What's going on out there? It's your boy RickGame27, and once again, I want to thank you for joining my channel. Today, I want to give y'all my impressions about the Nintendo Direct that we just received a couple of days ago. There was some good, some bad, and there was some ugly. But overall, I gave it a passing grade. I gave it a C+ at first, but I changed my grade from C+ to a B-. The reason why, because, you know, I was looking at myself in the mirror. I was like, hold on, wait a minute. I don't just own the Wii U. I also own a 3DS. So there are some games on the 3DS that I do want to play. And it's this one particular 3DS game that got me to change my grade from a C+ to a B-. But I will break that down in a few moments. But yes, that's the main reason why I changed my grade from a C+ to B-, because yes, I am a handheld owner too. I don't play it as much, you know, as I used to when I was younger. I'm majority of a console guy. But it's some handheld, it's some 3DS games that I just cannot turn a blind eye off because it's so freaking wonderful to have those type of games on your Nintendo system, whether it's your console or it's the handheld. But I would love if whenever NX comes out, that they could get that same treatment, you know, the same treatment that Nintendo and third parties give to the 3DS. Do the same thing with the NX whenever it comes out, and I think it will be coming out in 2016, probably holiday 2016. So basically, I'm going to break down what I thought that was decent about this Direct. I'm not going to talk about everything because it's some stuff about this Direct that's very irrelevant to me. I really don't care. But like I say, appreciate y'all for watching, and stay tuned, and I will break this down for y'all. Peace out.
Okay, let's start off with Twilight Princess. Okay, everybody, we need to take the remake and remaster, and please stop comparing them both like they are the same. No, a remake means that they are gutting the old, out with the old, in with the new. Better textures, better polygons, better lighting, and everything up. The resolution upscale, everything is completely new. But no, the Twilight Princess is getting remastered. It's in HD. All they're doing is giving better lighting. You know, all it is, they just upscaling the resolution from 480p to 720p. That's all it is. It looks better, but it's not what y'all expected. I know a lot of y'all wanted that tech demo, the Legend tech demo we received a few years ago, in which that was pretty sweet. That really right there showcased the Wii U graphics, you know, the capabilities of the Wii U. But, you know, it is what it is. But, you know, don't worry, we still getting the Legend of Zelda for the Wii U. And that little snippet that they showed at the end for the Wii U version looks pretty damn sweet. And I cannot wait until this game. The Legend of Zelda for Wii U is the main reason why I still have my Wii U. Because it's not a guarantee that the Legend of Zelda for the Wii U is going to get an NX port. It's not a guarantee, but I still think they're going to port it over, you know, because it would be a smart thing to do business-wise. But like I said, it's not a guarantee. That's one of the main reasons why I still have my Wii U, even though I had not been playing my Wii U like I've been playing it. But I am such a sucker for Zelda games. I love the Legend of Zelda series, and there's the main reason why I am a huge Nintendo fan, because I feel that the Zelda series is the best franchise in video game history. That's just my opinion. My opinion, folks. Don't knock me for my opinion. But yes, it's going to be released March 4th, 2016, and there's going to be some amiibo support that's supposed to be giving us more details about this in the upcoming future. And of course, they got a Wolf Link amiibo, which is going to be compatible with the game. So they didn't mention anything about motion controls. I know motion controls was used in the Wii version, but I would feel better if they, you know, basically do some kind of gamepad functionalities on like how they did the Zelda, the Wind Waker HD. Like, I love that game. I love how they implemented the gamepad, and it was pretty sweet. I love the game. I love everything about the game, and that was one of the main reasons why I love my Wii, because the Zelda Wind Waker HD was a sweet game, fantastic game. I know a lot of people, whenever the Wind Waker came out on the GameCube, a lot of people trashed Nintendo because I had an art style look, but just by playing the game, it's freaking fun. The story is fun. I love the side quests. But like I say, I'm just a sucker for The Legend of Zelda. So don't judge me, y'all. But yes, this game is coming out March 4th. And y'all just tell me, Are y'all gonna get this game, or do y'all want to basically just wait until the Zelda U comes out? Y'all just let me know how y'all feel about that. And you know, until then, let's go ahead and go to my next subject. Oh yes, Splatoon. As you can remember, Splatoon came out in the early part of the summer, or you can say later part of spring. And whenever it came out lackluster with the content. And when I mention content, I'm not mentioning like you know, voice chat. Like, that's something that ain't gonna never happen, because they've already confirmed that's not gonna happen, because, you know, of course, a lot of kids gonna be playing it. So I guess they don't want kids to talk to crazy people out there. That just how Nintendo rolls. That's one thing that they need to get fixed. But as of content wise, like I'm talking about like maps, weapons, clothing, accessories, whatever. But as far as paying $60 at lunchtime, I thought it sucked. It really sucked, and I felt that it was a lot of gamers out there were still praising this game, you know, with the lackluster content, you know, features. And, you know, of course, you know, you got a lot of Nintendo fans who want to defend this game, want to talk about the content. You know, it has enough content at launch, but then again, they want to trash, you know, third-party games, trash games on the Xbox and the PlayStation side. You know, talking about what they doing the same thing over there. Nintendo does their DLCs right, but I'm gonna go ahead and mention something about that in the later part of the show about DLC. Is Nintendo actually doing DLC right? That's gonna be a whole new subject. But as far as Splatoon, yes, we're getting new maps. New weapons, and they said 40 different new gear, you know, clothes, shoes, bandanas, you know, winter clothing, you know, a couple new maps, Alphazino, and was it Maha Resort, you know, I believe that's how you pronounce it. Yes, we're getting new maps, and that's good, because we still getting free updates, we still get new maps, new weapons, new modes, and they actually got a Splatnet website. They basically say you go keep track, you know, progress of your friends and see what's going on. And basically, I don't understand why they had to have a website for that. Why not just put it in the Wii U? Like, I don't understand that. That's one of the reasons why I said Nintendo needs to catch up with the program, keep up with times, with stuff like that. But overall, Splatoon was a blockbuster hit. It was basically, you know, it surprised everybody. This game is still selling like hotcakes in Japan. People in Japan love this game. This game is really fun, but it could be a lot better. And whenever the NX comes out, I really hope that they will fix a lot of these issues and just give us some voice chat. That's all I want. Give us voice chat, because I'm tired of using a third-party device to communicate with my friends. You know, friends like Coupon, Alex, Zending Gamer, you know, whoever else. You know, G-Rock, Rosa, all my reboot buddies. We hate using the Google Hangouts just to freaking chat with each other, just to play Splatoon. That's one of the main reasons why we don't really play Splatoon like we used to, because of, you know, lackluster features like that. But it is what it is. But overall, the game is good, and they are still continuously supporting this game, and they said they're going to support it until next January. So when they say next January, I believe they talking about January 2017. I don't think he said January 2016. He said next January. So this game is still getting supported really well, and right now it is it's justifiable. The price of this game is justifiable, and of course we have a bundle. It's a Splatoon and a Smash Brothers bundle. So of course, if you want to save some money for the holidays, there are some retailer stores that's selling this bundle for like $280, and you got some retailers selling for like $250, which is not bad. You know, it's not bad at all, you know, for this bundle, but it could be a little cheaper because the Wii U is not getting supported, you know, by third parties no more. But it's just my opinion. You know, if you want to look at the two blockbuster games for like $280, it's pretty damn good. But honestly, if you want to just look at the big picture, it could have been better. But anyway, let's go ahead and go to my next subject. Okay, guys, my last subject for this video is going to be Mario Ultra Smash Tennis. Mario Tennis Ultra Smash. Oh, there we go. That's how you say it. Mario Tennis Ultra Smash. That got me all confused and everything. But anyway, this game looks appealing. It looks fun. It looks like something I would play. But the deal that I don't like about it, we can't play with our friends. We could play with all kinds of people online. Of course, there's no voice chat because they didn't mention anything about voice chat. So that's basically something that us Nintendo fans are going to have to get over. But it sucks. It is what it is. But it looks fun. You get to play the simple mode or the standard mode. You can either play the classic style tennis without the power-ups, without the extra items and stuff, and without the cheating and stuff. But honestly, I'm gonna play for the cheating. That's how you have fun. That's how you have fun. So that's the main reason why I want to buy this game, because you have all these new cool moves. You get to transfer into a giant. That's pretty damn good. They got a battle mode where Toad will throw mushrooms at you, and you get to turn into a giant. That's, like I say, that's awesome. And you got a knockout mode. It help you in the match, and it could save your amiibo status, and give it more skills. So that's another good thing about it. So basically, if you play in a doubles tournament, whatever, you don't necessarily have to have somebody online. You could use your amiibo to help you, trying to win. It's pretty good. Or you can play single mode, and you can cheat and have your amiibo to help you gang up on somebody. That's pretty cool. So that's something I am going to look into. And it's just one thing that I don't like. Like, okay, you can't play with your friends online. They did not mention anything about playing with your friends online. You got to hope and cross your fingers, wish and pray that you're going to team up with some of your friends, to play with. But it's just not going to happen. Maybe they're going to give us some kind of update like they did with Splatoon. Maybe months later, give us some huge update that we get more modes. We get to play with our friends, have private matches, but we don't have that right now. That's just, it sucks. But at least we have online. At least Nintendo is trying with their online gaming. At first, it's like they trying to do everything couch co-op. There's nothing wrong with couch co-op. Nothing wrong with that. But if we get couch co-op and online at the same time, and not just online, we could actually play with our friends and talk with our friends, that would be freaking sweet. But, like I say, I will still pick up this game. The game looks fun, and y'all just let me know how y'all feel about this. Are y'all disappointed that we can't team up with our friends, or y'all just a huge fan of this game? The game looks just awesome. Y'all just let me know how y'all feel about this. But anyway, guys, that's my video for this first part of my Nintendo Direct. I just got so much to say. And like I say, I felt that this was a lot better than the E3, because there are 3DS games that I actually want to play. And that's going to be my next video. I'm not sure if it's going to be my second video or it's my third video. Yes, I got that much to say about this Direct. But y'all just give me your feedback about this video overall. Like, comment, subscribe, and share my videos. And once again, this is your boy, Game 27. And have a good day.